Hello?
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Teacher?
Your connection still is slow. Okay, you have a lot of problems with your connection.
Okay. Hello, teacher?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, now, can you please, okay, I couldn't hear you anything. Can you please read this text one more time?
Could, could you share your screen?
Okay, now, can you please read this text one more time? I couldn't hear anything previous time.
Hey, self-made millionaires have one thing in common. They're good at making money. Most of them will also tell you that this talent is only part of the story. Story. So, what else do you need to be a success in the business world? So you want to be a billionaire? Help help you understand. The books looks at the careers, then methods of the world's most famous self-made billionaires. Each chapter examines how this billionaire made in fortune and how you can do the same. Read so you want to be a billionaire and open the door to a great future.
So, what is something that you would do if you are a millionaire? What would you do?
Oh, gosh, what will I do if I am a billionaire? That's a hard question.
So, what would you do?
If I am a billionaire, I think I will use the money on yes, so I know you want me to e- expand my brain, but it's hard to expand it. So
Let's
if I
try
am
it.
billionaire,
If
let,
you
let,
are,
let, let me try. If I am billionaire, I will support people. Okay.
and why? Why would you do that?
Uh, if I am billionaire, first thing you need to like do your business and use the money to do the business and earn more money, and then use the money for yourself and then support people like your parents or your family or your friends. Then for people you don't know.
Okay. So, see, this is something that you would do like if you're a millionaire. Okay, now, can you please read this question and give me your answer?
the author of the text wants to encourage readers that like also this so it's the describe how to be how he became successful.
So what would you do, for example, to be successful? What is something that you would like to do to be successful?
Mm, training yourself, training yourself,
How?
training yourself, like your job is to work in some kind of shoes examples, some kind of shoes, and you need to finding nowadays trends like Air Jordan, yes, Air Jordan, the the Nike shoes, and it was really interesting for people. Yes, like it. So yeah, training your mind and applying for the job.
Okay, and for what job would you like, for example, to apply? If you can now, for what job would you like to apply?
An officer, an officer.
Okay, and why? Why would you like to apply for this job?
So uh,
I cannot hear you.
officer
Your
job is
connection again is poor. You need to for the next class. Okay, please test your connection before we have a class because it's really poor and some words I can hear, some words I cannot hear.
hello.
Hello.
It, is the Wi-Fi good now?
It's good now, but okay, but some
Mm.
for the next class that we are going to have, you need to check your connection before the class because your connection is poor. It's bad.
Okay, okay. It's okay. Sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay. This is because of you. So we need to have a really good connection if you want to have a nice class. So this is what I mentioned to you. So you need to have a really good connection. Okay.
Okay.
Now, let's see. The cost of art. Okay. Can you please read
Okay.
this?
The cost of art. Paul Cezanne painting the card player sold for $250 million. Before that, Francis Bacon worked three studies of Lucian fruit, sold for 142.4 million. The question is, why would you spend so much money? Well, I mean, why would you spend so much on a piece of art? Is it because you want to own something no one else can buy? Here's another story. Banksy is a street artist whose work can sell for $1 million. But one day he sold his paintings in Central Park for $6.
60,
People,
$60.
oh, sorry, $60. The people that bought them didn't know the painting were by Banksy. Now they have some very valuable works.
Okay, so that now they have a really valuable works.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think about this text? What is your opinion about this text?
So art. So it's hard to explain, but art is like uh explain this. Wait me 1 second. Sorry. So basically, art is like a type of things that prove you rich. Yeah, yeah. So that is just my opinion, but I don't really know what is art do. yeah, some people said, ought try to relax yourself,
So do you
like
believe? Do you believe
yeah,
in this? Do you believe that? Okay, in this, what do they mention? Do you believe? Do you think this is true?
yes, it's true. I know. Yeah, my opinion, I think it's true. It's true.
And why? Why do you think so?
Uh, we we have a lot of what do I say? It means like we have a lot of famous artists, and they like example like Ronaldo. Do you know Ronaldo?
Yes.
Yeah. So he cosplay be a homeless man, and he's really great at football. And then he make a show, and no one was look at him because he's homeless. And then and then what I should explain. And then one people give him money and buy his balls, and then he make his real face and take a picture with them that shows. Oh gosh, it's hard to explain, but it's just like uh things can be real for some reason.
Things can be what?
Things can be real for some reason, but I can't. But I can't explain with my words. I think you should like far try to understand it by yourself because it's hard to explain.
Okay. Now, okay. So let's go with this. Okay, number 3. Can you please read this number 3?
Text give readers reason to further information about the cause of art.
Okay, and in your school, okay, can you please tell me how often, for example, do you have art class? How often do you have art classes?
Also, the art class really less. Like in 1 week, we just have 2 art class.
Okay, and what is something that you can do? What do you like to do on art class? When you have an art class, what can you do?
Oh, because the art teacher was really free, so we can talk in the class.
Okay, now let's have a look. Okay, strategy. Before you listen, look the statements carefully. Okay, now let's go with this use of English. Okay, now let's see this. Okay, can you please complete with one words in each gap? Can you please read this text for us?
Okay? There are quite a lot of stories, but young intro in entrepreneurs these days, people who have started their own businesses while they are still at school, while they're still at school, and gone have gone on to make large amounts of money. My career also started early. I think I was about 5 years old. I decided to try to make some money. I was saving my money for big doll. I have seen it in a for toy shop for month. Toy shop the month before. Oh, sorry, but my parents can't cannot afford to buy it for me because it was very expensive. So I decided to save all of my pocket money until I had enough to buy it myself. However, it was taking a very long time. So to get the dough more quickly, I came up with an idea. My friend came around, and while we were in the garden, we picked a lot of my mom pretty flowers. We took the flower onto the street and we helped them out and said 50 pence a bunch to the people who pass us. One lady stopped and gave us 50 pence. I think she felt sorry for us. After half an hour, we ran out of flour. But we had a lot of money. I was really proud. Then I had the same courage now. Maybe I would be rich.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so so we have here about this story. What is your opinion about this story? What do you think about this story?
So the story was telling that you can make your money by your own by thinking.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Uh, yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and for example, what business if you can, what business should you start?
First is selling like sell flowers like the girl in the story did. Yes,
Mm,
sell flower
okay.
because it's easy and flowers is easy to try to find.
Mhm. Okay, and what job, for example, is interesting in your country?
Oh, it's officer.
Officer. Hmm. Because why? Because.
Oh, so because officer you in a room with air condition and work on a computer. People like in Vietnam it's really hot. People like to work in air conditioner, so they want to work in I work as an officer
In office.
in office. Sorry,
Okay, so people wants to work in office.
office
In
office.
okay, in office. Okay, so they want to work in office. Okay, very nice. Okay, so we finished our class. Okay, so please for the next class, okay, prepare your connection. Okay, this is really important because we are losing time, uh, and uh, and you have problems with your connection. Okay.
Okay,
Okay, so see you on Wednesday at
okay,
11 a.m. Okay,
okay.
bye bye.
Goodbye.